Hello, Ravencoin lovers. This is Raven Rebels, and today, in this short video, we will add IPFS links to our project Ego Wallet. So, what is Ego Wallet? Ego Wallet is a web interface on top of a Ravencoin wallet. It's like a facade. You can host your this web app wherever you like, and it's yours. So it's your personal web wallet for Ravencoin, highly decentralized. And what does it do right now? Well, Project Ego Wallet is open source on GitHub. So you can go to github.com/ravenrebels, Ego Wallet, download the code, follow the instructions, and run it. We also have in the README file, you find the link to a YouTube clip that fully describes everything you do when you set it up. So we can see now that Ego Wallet will show you how many Raven coins you have, and it will show you your assets or tokens. In our case, we have 43 beer tokens and 1 drunk token. It's the same information you have if I open up my the wallet here. But the funny thing is that in this web interface, sure, we see there's a beer token and a drunk token, but I can't click it and see anything else. The thing is that the drunk token has IPFS data attached to it. So if I go to the Raven Core wallet and I click on drunk, it will open up the metadata for drunk, which is a very beautiful image photo of a drunk little raven. So we want to do the same thing in Ego Wallet. So let's do it. Okay, so first what do we need? Well, we need to do, when we check what assets we have, we want to send the balance and asset name and also all the metadata about this asset. And how do we do that? The thing is that the Raven Core wallet has an Rpc interface, meaning that remote procedure call. You can talk to it with programming code. And what can you do? Well, what you can do, you can go to help debug window, open the console and type help. And here you see all the commands, all the fancy stuff that you can do. Lots of stuff. And hidden in here is a command called getAssetData. So if you use getAssetData and you send as an argument the name of the token, in our case drunk, we get data about this asset. So we can see the name and in this case we see the IPFS hash. So the Ego Wallet is like you have your web app and it talks to Google Firebase, which contains data from your wallet. And on the other side, you have your wallet and you have some Node.js scripts that updates Firebase. So Firebase is in the middle. And right now, we don't store the IPFS information. I can show you the. Let's see here, my wallet, okay. In Firebase right now, we store assets. And it's a beer token and a drunk token. And if I would, this is updated in real time, so if I do any changes here, if I say no, you have 42 beer tokens, it will be updated here immediately. So let's say 42. Oof. And we have a script in here called ticker that fetches data from your wallet and updates Firebase. So if we run ticker, okay, we're all back again. We have 43 beer tokens. Let's make this ticker script also include the metadata about this token. So for that, we go to Visual Studio Code, where we update our code. We go to server, and we go to ticker. Very simple script. It fetches the balance the latest transactions, unconfirmed balance, that is if we are waiting for incoming Ravencoin, and it lists my assets. List my asset is a command that just lists your assets. It's like this. This is what we have now, beer token, drunk, nothing more. And then we do some fancy stuff with a list of assets, and we store it in Firebase. In here we also have to fetch metadata about the asset. Okay. So what we want to do is to say, okay, const data equals RPC get asset data, and argument has to be an array, and so we send in the asset name. This should say ask the Ravencoin wallet for metadata about this asset, and we can just console it out to see that it works. So let's run ticker again. Woo! Now we see that we also get some metadata for the tokens. And we want this IPFS hash. So we want to say, okay, IPFS hash. It can be either it's data.ipfs hash or null. Now we should store IPFS hash in the stuff that we send to Firebase. Let's try that out. Ka-ching! What happened here in Firebase? Ooh, look at this. Now we have stored IPFS hash. So now on in the middleware, I wanted to say server, but our middleman Firebase now knows about the fact that this drunk token has metadata. So now we have this IPFS hash. What's the next step? Well, in our where is it? Where is my? There you go. Here we also want to list it here in the table. So that's step number 2. The server side is ready. Now we go to the client side and we say, okay, when we let's see here, it's the home page. Here we go. We have a table, and it will display headers and items. And the items are just the assets. And the assets has a name property and a balance property. So let's console log some Norwegian debugging. Just console log assets, so we can see here in the console what happens. Oh, we are not running the server. Hold on. Let's see the client, npm start. It's starting up. There we go. We can reload the page. And here we see that we console log out the data we have about assets. And it has an IPFS hash. Balance is 1, name is drunk, and IPFS hash. So now we want this. It should not be a text. It shouldn't be a text drunk. It should be, in this case, it should be a link, so we can open up the IPFS data. Let's fix that. Okay, so the table, and we say that the items, the headers. Say what we should fetch from the items. So the header property for this table says that the name should be asset name. That's what you see here. That's asset name. It should be aligned to the left, and the value should be name. And that is, of course, an asset name that we print out here. So let's instead say that we don't want link. We want something called link. And then let's change assets so that assets.map and we say asset.link should be either if asset.ipfs hash exists, then it should be a link, and it should contain asset name as text, or it should just be asset name. So this code says that, okay, for each item in assets, create the attribute or property asset link. Either assign it to a anchor link or just a name. So let's see what happened. Nothing happened because we do shitty things. Okay, something went wrong. Okay, we say that the link should be the value if. Why doesn't it work? Cannot read properly link of undefined. Oh, sorry. Return asset. Here you go. Okay, so now we turned drunk into a link, but the link just points to empty hash. Here we want to have, when we clicked here, it opened up here in Cloudflare, so we want this. This part. So we should say the link should go to this. Plus asset IPFS hash. So now the link should point to, ta-da! Now it opens the drunk little bird. But we don't only want it to be, it shouldn't just, it should open it in a new window. So we set target equals IPFS. So now when we click there, it opens up. No, it should open up a new window. Target. And now it opens up a new window. This is perfect. So now you see that we added IPFS support for the Ego wallet. And so now assets that have IPFS stuff are clickable. We can open it. In future releases, maybe we should check what kind of IPFS content is this. Is it an image? Is it a JSON? Is it a PDF document? Perhaps we could be fancy and display a miniature picture of this image. That can be something we do in the future. Okay, so now you saw us do this. I will now add this to GitHub, and we should remove the console log, of course, from server. If you like this video, please leave a like on YouTube. If you have any comments, please leave them on YouTube. If you want to complain or ask questions, or if you like something, you can say positive things as well. And it would be really cool if you like this, go to Ego Wallet on GitHub and give us a star. Right now we don't have many stars. How many stars? Yes, we have 1 star. We have 1 star for Ego Wallet. So if you like it, please leave it a star. And see you in the next video. Bye.